Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general zodiac reading for the sign of Scorpio. So keep in mind if you're not resonating with this first oracle deck, and it may mean that it's not your reading. So if you feel called to, you can check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to be looking at what Spirit wants you to know about love today. So we're going to start with this oracle deck. And like I said, if this first part isn't resonating, then it's probably not your reading. And then we're going to confirm everything with tarot, and then we're going to get channeled messages. So let's get into it, Scorpio. Let's see what you need to hear today. We have online, so you could have met this person online, or it also says looking for you. So this person could be watching you online. We have signs, synchronicities, 555, 444, 1111, 222, and 33. So this person could actually be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about you, a lot of reminders, and not just angel numbers. You could also be seeing signs and synchronicities, but I feel like this person could also be seeing your name everywhere, people that look like you, the car you drive, things that trigger your memory for them. Even like with that online, maybe you keep popping up in there. Like, let's say you aren't friends with this person online, or they don't follow you or whatever. Oh, I have candle ash everywhere. What I was going to say is, let's say this person doesn't follow you. I feel like maybe sometimes you pop up and they're recommended. And we have hiding, social media. So this is just exactly what I was saying. So it feels like this is someone who's kind of watching you, but not making their presence known. Watching from the shadows is what I'm hearing. So let's see what Scorpio needs to know. What does Scorpio need to know? We have air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, so you could be dealing with an air sign, but this is also symbolic of mental thought, so I definitely feel like you're on somebody's mind. And we have Archangel Michael, protection from harm, listening, so it feels like there's also an element of divine intervention here. You could have been being protected from this person, like if they were in an unhealthy type of energy or a low vibrational energy. There could have been divine intervention to separate you, to protect you from them. I also feel like this person is being divinely guided towards you. And we also have needing more. So clearly watching you isn't doing it for them anymore. They feel like they need more. All right, so let's see what Scorpio needs to know. What do we need to know for Scorpio? What do we need to know for Scorpio? I'm pretty sure we have watching. So eyes for you, fascinated, focused on you. Again, there's this imagery of like watching you from the shadows. Green eyes could be symbolic. I was actually, when I was shuffling, I saw a timing card flip out as well, which was weeks to months. We have legal, which is the energy of justice. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Or this person could be going through some sort of karmic justice, because we also have karma with legal. So it feels like maybe the person you're connected to is getting some sort of karmic lesson about this connection. You know, it does say punish, payback. So if this person mistreated you in some type of way, or wronged you in some type of way, the justice card does talk about if you wrong someone, justice will be made accordingly. So if, you know, if this person wronged you or mistreated you. And then we had that Archangel Michael card. So I definitely feel like there's some sort of karmic payback that's happening. And we have wish come true, praying, yearning, manifesting. So this could be something that you're manifesting as well. I feel like whoever's watching you sees you as a wish come true and is actually yearning for you right now. And I keep hearing watching from the shadows, and I think it's interesting that we have this kind of darkened figure here. You can't really see that person. We have partying, earth sign on the bottom, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it does say like toxic. So this person could have had toxic traits. They could have had toxic friends. They could have been caught up in like lower vibrational energy. And that's what I was getting with that protection from harm. If you went into separation with this person, I feel like it was divinely guided. You were being divinely protected. And if this person was toxic towards you, I feel like one of the karmic lessons is possibly one of their friends or something that's happening within their lifestyle. They're getting some sort of karmic lesson. Like I said, we have earth on the bottom, and then we have no more running. So I feel like this person is getting a wake-up call. It's like Judgment Day. I'm seeing that. Is that called a gavel? Is that what it's called? I don't even know. But I'm kind of seeing like it's Judgment Day for them. This person could have prioritized partying and their friends over this connection. Yeah, we have non-action. So this is someone who hasn't been taking any action towards you. And we have disregarding. So it feels like this is someone who kind of, I'm hearing the word squandered. Squandered their chance with you. They could have discarded you. You could have even tried to... You could have tried to call them out on some of their lower vibrational energy or some of their toxic behavior, and they could have just... We had that no more running card. So sometimes what happens is when you call someone out who's not ready to look at themselves and not ready to self-evaluate, they will push you away because they're not ready to face themselves. And I'm also hearing like you could have been dealing with someone with narcissistic tendencies, because this disregarding or I'm hearing discarding, kind of when you call someone out who's not ready to look at themselves, who's not ready to face themselves, like I said, they can push you away or they can actually discard you. And I kept hearing this person squandered their chance with you. So you could feel like this person kind of threw you away or left you behind. And we have past, looking back, history, old days. So this is someone who's not taking action towards you, but still thinking about you. You see them looking into the past, thinking about their past with you, thinking about how they disregarded you or they discarded you. I keep hearing discard. You could have felt like they threw away a chance with you. And I feel like this person is getting a wake-up call and now they're seeing you as a wish come true. And we have planning. So this is someone planning on how to come back towards you. And we also have winter. It's a surprise, Sag energy. So it feels like this may come as a surprise to you to hear from this person. And I've been getting, my moderator told me that a lot of people have been hearing from their people recently in my comment section. So I'm actually being called to get 2 more cards. So I'm curious what wants to come out. Archangel Michael, protection from harm, right over the Justice card. And signs and synchronicities again. So this person is being divinely guided back to you. And like I said, if this person did discard you or leave you behind or squander their chance with you, I feel like you were being protected, because I don't want to say, one of the things on that card, it says, don't be a garbage human being. So if this person was really mistreating you, I feel like rejection was divine protection in this case. And like I said, this person is being guided by Archangel Michael here, seeing lots of signs and synchronicities about you. So let's see. On the bottom, we have sad, broken, lonely, crushed, depressed. So if they discarded you or took you for granted or hurt you in some way and made you feel sad, I feel like that's what they're going through right now. They're feeling sad. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling depressed. And whenever I hear this card, what am I talking about? Whenever I see this card, I think of that song, Mean, by, why can I never remember her name? Madeline the Performer or something? Where she says, one thing I like about me is that I'm nothing like you and I never will be. I wish I could remember more of the lyrics right now. Someone who likes the sound of their voice, you're not telling the truth. No, you're just being mean. And I think she talks about being pushed away, how that person pushed her away. All right, well, we're off to an interesting start. So let's confirm with tarot. I tried to use a different deck for each sign. This is the deck I chose for you. So let's see what's happening here. We've got the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Swords. So there could be a lot of overthinking right now. You could be in no contact. There maybe wasn't equal give and take and reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse, which does talk about resolution. It talks about the end of conflict is coming. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is about clarity, can be about clarity and action. No longer making you feel like an option. Like this person definitely could have confused you. They could have made you feel like an option. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse now, which is about lessons being learned. And I was talking about karmic lessons. It also talks about reconciliation and wanting to put a connection back together. The Ten of Swords in reverse, brighter days are ahead, my friend. And we have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Crystals coming out. So that's the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Swords does talk about moving into calmer waters. So the end of conflict, moving into calmer waters, repairing a disconnect. It's also reminding me of the Six of Swords does talk about having a hard time moving on from the past. And we have this past card here. And I feel like this person is looking back at you as their wish fulfillment, as that Ten of Cups. And like I said, I feel like this person is being shown signs and synchronicities about you like crazy right now. So let's see what's going on here. We're going to look at your person with tarot. We have the Hierophant. I did want to say that it does feel like this could be a soul contract. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. It also, to me, it talks of spiritual ascension. It talks about lessons needing to be learned. And we have the Queen of Cups. So maybe one of the lessons in this connection was to learn how to love yourself more, how to not overgive to someone. You could be very intuitive. You could be very spiritual. And this Queen of Cups, you see her cup is covered. So right now you could be focusing on, that's really interesting, the Devil's in reverse. So you could be focusing on self-love right now. You could be focusing on your own spiritual ascension. With the Devil in reverse, you know, that's actually a positive card when it's in reverse, but Capricorn energy, this person could have had really unhealthy patterns or behaviors, and you could have closed your cup off. Or if you weren't willing to put a lid on that cup and stop accepting toxic behaviors or unhealthy patterns, like I said, Archangel Michael could have put a lid on that cup and put you both into separation so that this person could become more self-aware. This is also the end of codependency. So this could have been a connection where, I'm supposed to be looking at your person. This could have been a connection where you were overgiving to an unhealthy situation, maybe even becoming anxiously attached or codependently attached. And one of your lessons could have been to release codependency on this unhealthy connection. Knight of Pentacles. All right. So let's look at your person's energy. Let's look at your person's energy. The person Scorpio is connected to. What? What? How interesting. That really surprised me. And remember, we saw that it's a surprise Sag energy. So it feels like your person is elevating into Emperor energy. They're working on their stability. They could also be feeling quite stubborn about reaching out to you because we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So right now, this person is not communicating with you. Even though I feel like they're being called to communicate with you, they're being called to step up and lead with the Emperor. It feels like there's been delays of them stepping into this Emperor energy. That's really interesting. That really surprised me. Emperor energy. You could be dealing with a divine masculine. So like I said, there could have been a lot of delays when it came to this person elevating into this Emperor energy. And think about it. On the bottom of the deck, we had the Hierophant. So I do feel like this person is going through some sort of ascension. But they could be procrastinating or like it feels like this person has, listen, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person is going through a lot in their life. I said that with karma and legal. The Eight of Wands in reverse talks about this person going through, they feel like they're being pulled in a million different directions right now. So they're definitely having a wake-up call meant to elevate them into this Emperor. They could have things going on at work. They could have legal things going on. And there's delays here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. And there's an energy of waiting, planning. Remember, we saw that planning card. So this person is waiting for the right time to reach out to you. They're waiting, you know, until they feel called to. And with this Archangel Michael card, protection from harm, I feel like if this person is waiting or being called to wait to reach out to you with this non-action, it's for your own protection, because this Eight of Wands in reverse is showing that it's like there's a lot of chaos around your person right now, causing delays, and it's meant to wake them up into this Emperor energy. Let's get another card for them. On the floor we go. Yeah, we have the Ace of Stars in reverse now, and we have the Lovers. So this person is feeling, there's definitely a lack of stability in their life right now. They could be trying to work on their self-confidence when it comes to coming towards you. With the Lovers, I do feel like this person is trying to make some sort of choice. That's some interesting energy. So instability. They are experiencing delays. So Eight of Stars in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ace, not eight, is confirming that Eight of Wands in reverse. Your person is going through delays because they're going through some sort of lesson. They could also be having money issues. And right now, things are not moving forward the way they envisioned. Specifically when it comes to you, they're looking back in the past at you here. And it's like they're seeing you as a missed opportunity. Let's see how they're feeling about you. Let's confirm this. Well, that just came out. That was on the top. So right now your person is taking a good hard look at themselves in the mirror with the Self card. Again, there's like some sort of judgment day happening with your person where they're starting to really look at themselves. They're starting to look back into the past at their behaviors, how they they squandered this opportunity with you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse does talk about a missed opportunity. And we had the Lovers on the bottom. So this person is doing a lot of reflecting right now about how they missed out on you. They definitely feel a strong connection with you. We've got strength underneath the Lovers. Also about trying to work up the confidence to come towards you, because with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person is lacking the confidence to come towards you. Oh my, let's see how they're feeling about you. Look at that, Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Swords can be someone who is always pursuing, always chasing. And it's very interesting that I talked about that, because they're seeing you as the Queen of Cups, and I specifically mentioned how that cup is covered. So right now this person is seeing that they feel like you're no longer pursuing them, you're no longer focused on them. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your healing. You're focused on your happiness. You're focused on your self-love. And you're not taking any action towards them. Where in the past, you might have been very quick to chase this person or to reach out to them or to take action towards them. With this person, there could have been intense arguments. Remember the Devil in reverse, unhealthy patterns. So there could have been like impulsive arguments or miscommunications between the two of you. With the Queen of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Crystals is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aries with the Emperor, and we have Leo with the Sun. But with the Sun and the Queen of Cups, this is someone who feels like you have a very healing energy and that you brought a lot of happiness and fulfillment to their life. You could also be some sort of healer. You could be a giver. How is this person feeling about Scorpio? How is this person feeling about Scorpio? We've got the Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of water energy coming through. So clearly this person has love for you, emotions. With the Page of Cups, they have a new perspective of you now. Of course, now that, they've discarded you or whatever they did. Of course, now they have a new perspective. This is someone who's seeing you as a wish come true with the Page of Cups. And Seven of Cups in reverse, this is someone who sees the truth of the situation now. They have clarity about you. Again, Page of Cups is about new perspectives. So this person has a new perspective of you. They have clarity about you. They're no longer confused about you. And there's also this energy where they feel like they need to come towards you with clarity and action and some sort of offer, or maybe even an apology. The Page of Cups also talks about wanting to revisit a connection from your past. And the Knight of Swords, for them, I feel like this person does have a lot they want to say to you. Eight of Swords on the bottom. So I definitely feel like this person is in their head about you. You could have triggered some inner childhood wounds as well, some trauma. Let's see their intentions towards you. What are their intentions? So we do have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I'm going to get one more. I'm very mean to the Knight of Wands. I always talk about how the Knight of Wands is like inconsistent, runner, blah, blah, blah. But the Knight of Wands, for intentions, like this person does want to work up the courage to take action towards you, to come in. The Knight of Wands does talk about sudden action, making a move, sending a message, but they need to work up the courage to do so. And the 9 of Wands does show that this person intends to improve, self-improvement, and persevere. And it's like the 9 of Wands is, I'm hearing like the last stand, the final push. Like this person intends to take another shot at this is what I'm hearing. But I'm going to confirm that. I need one more. What are their intentions? 5 of Cups in reverse. Devil in reverse. So this person does want to take control of the situation. They do want to come forward with more self-awareness with the Devil in reverse. Take accountability for their unhealthy patterns is what I'm hearing. The 5 of Cups does talk about healing past wounds. So I feel like this person wants to heal whatever happened in the past here, make amends for how they showed up in toxic ways or in unhealthy ways with the Devil in reverse. Even, you know, making amends for some of their Knight of Wands behavior, their inconsistency, their hot and cold, their partying energy. Like if this was a player, there goes my throat. My throat's closing over. Blocked throat chakra. So this person does want to heal. 5 of Cups in reverse. They want to heal whatever happened in the past here. And it also says they want to rekindle your hope for the future. 5 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Let's see what action they're going to take. What action are they taking towards Scorpio? What action are they taking towards Scorpio? So we do have the Ace of Cups, which is an offer of love, an offer of a renewal. We have the 9 of Cups, which is about wanting to heal this, coming towards you in a positive energy. We have Death, which does talk about rebirth, and we have the Page of Crystals. So they want to get more information. So I feel like this person's actions towards you, they are coming towards you with an offer of love. Oh my gosh. We have the Magician and the Ace of Cups here as well. All right, so what I'm seeing for action is this person is going to come towards you and start a conversation. They're going to come towards you, Ace of Cups, with an offer of love. The Page of Crystals is like the start of a conversation. I always say Page of Swords, it's like trying to get your foot in the door. So I feel like this person could reach out to you online, or they could reach out to you in a very positive way, saying, like, I don't feel like this person is coming towards you wanting to argue. I feel like they're going to come in a very positive mindset with the 9 of Cups. Very like lighthearted, I'm hearing. I also feel like this person is going to be communicating that they see you as their wish fulfillment. The Magician does, you know, point towards, that's Gemini and Virgo. It points towards communication. And it points towards this person being proactive in this. So I definitely feel like there's the start of a conversation. And if this person is feeling nervous about talking to you, that could be why they're coming in as the Page of Swords for actions. Because like I said, it's kind of like they want to get more information to see if you're even interested in this rebirth. So they're coming towards you in a very like positive, lighthearted way, wanting success with you, 9 of Cups. Wanting a rebirth with you, kind of testing the waters, trying to get more information to see if you're even interested, if you even still have feelings for them. Scorpio energy with Death. Let's look at near future energy to see what's happening here. Near future energy. Near future energy, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Lovers. Oh my gosh, and the Eight of Wands is in the upright now. So remember, their current energy, the Eight of Wands was in reverse, waiting, delays. The Lovers was on the bottom for their energy with the Eight of Wands in reverse. In the near future, we have them communicating with you, making the choice to come towards you with an offer. The Lovers also talks about union. Gemini energy, Pisces energy with High Priestess. So it shows them making the choice to come towards you and communicate. But the High Priestess is a little guarded. So it feels like this person, like I said, it's confirming what I was saying with the Page of Swords. They come in with their guard up, trying to get more information. The High Priestess is also someone full of love and passion, but they're wearing a mask. So the fact that we had the Lovers on the bottom, not the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, but they're coming in as the Page of Swords and the Nine of Cups, like coming in kind of lighthearted. I feel like this person is full of love for you, but it's going to be behind a mask, or they're going to be masking it, because they're really trying to see if you'll even give them another chance. And for some of you, like I'm hearing, you don't even want this person. So again, near future energy, we have communication, but then being a little guarded. So we do have messages coming in, but then being kind of wearing a mask. So what is your advice? What is your advice? And we also have strength there again. And that's their intention with the Knight of Wands, is to work up the courage to come back in. And that's what they're doing here in the near future. So what is your advice? I want to know your advice for this. What is your advice when they communicate? What is your advice when they communicate? Interesting. What is your advice when they communicate? So we have the Page of Stars here. The Five of Swords flipped out and flipped back in. So we have the Two of Wands and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So my advice for you is to be careful of miscommunications, because the Two of Cups in reverse does talk about miscommunications. And the Page of Pentacles, I would make sure that this person takes accountability for whatever happened here in the past that they're reflecting about, looking back at. You know, my advice to you would be to make sure they take accountability for that, and to make sure they've changed so that the same miscommunications or the same separation doesn't happen again, if that makes sense. There is the potential of a new chapter here if this person has changed some of these patterns, some of those unhealthy patterns, which we were seeing with the Devil in reverse. The Two of Wands can symbolize the patterns that we need to look at with the World in their hand. It can symbolize some of the patterns we need to change that keep us from moving forward. So, and it's not just about their patterns, it's about your patterns as well. So my advice to you would be to make sure you don't start overgiving, because the Two of Cups also talks about an energetic imbalance and codependency. And I mentioned that in the beginning. So if you find, like, I try not to fall back into the pattern of always reaching out to this person first, of overgiving, because it could lead to a cycle repeating, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense for you. And technically with advice, you're supposed to take the upright of the card. So if we're using that tarot, a lot of tarot readers, when they take advice, they take the upright meaning. And the Two of Cups for advice in the upright would be that you and this person need to have a heartfelt, honest conversation to clear up miscommunications before you can move forward and before you can have this fresh start. Like, I think that if this person comes in and just wants to sweep things under the carpet or stick a band-aid on it, it's going to make a fresh start very hard. I feel like there needs to be honest communication and an open, vulnerable conversation. But again, I'm hearing with that Two of Cups in reverse, be careful not to start overgiving again. I'd almost like, and not in a manipulative way, but I'd kind of match their energy. So, you know, take it slow and match what they're giving. If they send you, I'm being reminded of, like, I used to see videos of advice for reconnections. And if they send one text to you, you send one text back. Don't start like sending them 5 texts. Take it one text at a time. And then if they send you 2 texts, you send them 2 back. Does that make sense? And I'm not talking about playing games. I'm not talking about manipulation. I'm talking about taking it very slow and matching their energy and not getting back into that energy of overgiving. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh my gosh. And again, make sure some of those patterns in them have changed, that they're showing signs of growth before starting a relationship with them, before coming out of separation with them, if that makes sense. And the Two of Wands is about making decisions. So I feel like it's going to be your decision when this comes in. And I was hearing for some of you, you might not want this person back. It's going to be your decision with the Two of Wands, whether you take them back or not. And I would make that decision based on if they're showing equal give and take and reciprocity, if they're showing signs of growth, if they're showing signs with the Page of Pentacles of dedication. And, you know, Page of Pentacles, it's like slow. Take it slow. It also talks about the first step. So I feel like the first step for you and this person is to have a very honest conversation to clear up whatever happened in the past so that you can have this fresh start. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh my goodness. That was quite the message. I just had to make sure I got the whole message out. And Page of Pentacles is about new beginnings. So make sure they are showing dedication towards you before you make this decision. Hopefully that helps. Oh my goodness, that was complicated. Spirit had a lot to say about that one. So we're going to get some channeled messages from this person. Look where I cut it. I'm not letting you go. You will hear from me very soon. Please don't give up on me. So let's see what you need to hear about this connection. What do you need to hear about this connection? So I'm just going to cut the deck. And then I have to, interesting. I've been preparing a love offer for you and Knight in Armor. So that could also be symbolic of your person coming in towards you. They're planning their approach, right? But this could also be symbolic of them being guarded when they come in or wearing a mask like I was talking about. Anyway, I need to separate this to shuffle it. So let's see what this person wants to say to you. Good time. Focused on the present and enjoying each and every moment you make together. So like I said, when this person comes in, that's that Nine of Cups energy that I was talking about, that fun, lighthearted energy. Like, I would be wary if this person just wants to come in having a good time. I'm not saying like a good time is in sex. I'm not saying that. but there needs to be an important conversation before a fresh start. So if this person just wants to come in and pretend like nothing's happened, there needs to be an honest conversation. We have fragmentation, that's fragmentation of the soul, which happens in childhood, from childhood trauma. And it makes people act in toxic ways. It makes them react to seemingly small situations, like overreact. Until we may make our shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt others. And I feel like you, the sun, that's how they feel about you. I feel like you shined a light right on their shadows. We have 3D. I've been programmed to focus on tangible items, what is right in front of me. And think about what they're going through right now. The Emperor and the Eight of Wands in reverse, they have a shitstorm around them right now, possibly in like their 3D world. So right now they're focused on whatever's going on around them. We have illusion, which is actually the Seven of Cups came out in reverse. So they're no longer in this illusion. Lies and illusion held them back from seeing the truth. They were unable to see reality. Thankful. I'm thankful to have you in my life for both the small and large things you do. Dancing in love, I am surrendering to the cadence of your soul and allowing us to dance in love. And I always say that, to me, is about the energetic dance that two souls in a soul contract do. Missing you. We may not be together right now, but my heart misses you dearly. Love offer. I want to offer you the world and promise you will have the best version of me. Stressed. Yes, Emperor with the Eight of Wands in reverse. I am drained to the point where I'm beginning to shut down. Wake up call. And we have emotional, going through an array of emotions, unstable. And remember what I was saying about when this person comes in, them wearing a mask. So don't forget about that. That if they come in and they are not, opening up to you emotionally and confessing their love for you, I think they're masking. They could be fearing rejection. We have gossip. So there could have been other people's opinions about this connection. People are jealous of your connection. We have frequency. I can't stop thinking about you. And they're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, which is another reason. That's what signs and synchronicities do. They bring up that memory of you so that they're always thinking of you. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't know why I want to say bet your bottom dollar. Maybe Annie's symbolic. I was going to say, I bet your bottom dollar that you see signs and synchronicities about them. We do have proposal, taking the next steps in the relationship. Let's move in together and get married. But wait, remember your advice. Make sure they've changed before you have a new start with them. So if they come in wanting to sweep everything under the carpet and proposing to you, for example, I would be wary. Just make sure they've changed. That's also symbolic with the Page of Pentacles, that this could lead to, with the Hierophant on the bottom, this fresh start could lead to a proposal down the line. We have sweets. You are like candy, cake, and chocolate. The decadence of your soul makes me melt. We have telepathy, and I was saying you could be very intuitive with the Queen of Cups. Do you hear me talking to you? I need you close to me right now. Please respond. We have style. I love the way you dress, smell, and carry yourself. It is so attractive. I know that's kind of a funny card, but it always reminds me of someone who sees you as their counterpart. Perception. I was only able to see what I wanted to see. I am sorry for not seeing your worth. Spiritual detox. Karma. I'm telling you, Judgment Day. Releasing negative thoughts in people. Major spiritual awakening, cleanse, and rebirth. We have psychic. Your intuition scares me. How much do you really know about me? Weirdos, you make me feel comfortable in my skin. I can be myself with you. We have comfort zone. I am releasing my fears and stepping out of my comfort zone to come close to you. And we have communication. Expect a message soon. They want to express how much they truly miss you. So, my friends, that is your reading. I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.